Friends, good morning. We have crossed the Independence Day. We also have crossed our drive for creating new world order, and we are now in the process of create new world order. CNW. In the previous discussions, we had relooked and suggested that we should relook at all our policies like reservation and higher education. We should also relook at our systems like UNO and create new systems like international safety security organizations. But now our third step to achieve all that which we want to do in the new world order or to create the new world order. Fundamentally, the need is every citizen, every living being, human beings in particular, should become their own masters. Every human being has to become his own master, master of own destiny, master of own thoughts, master of own actions, and contribute into a world where everybody is seeking happiness, joy of living, and helping each other in creating a world where everybody is safe, secure, and empowered to move ahead. To begin this, the first need is to accept and understand, or to understand and accept that there is only one Creator, the God Almighty. Whatever names we may give, whatever forms we may give, but there is only one Creator who is like a seed of everything in the creation. Vedas, Upanishads call Param books like Bible call God, and Quran calls Allah and Khuda, whatever name you may like to give, but there is only one creator. And everybody agrees on this. But before we as human beings can create a new world order, the first thing to understand is there is only one creator and one source of this whole creation, call by whatever name you like. But accept that there is only one creator who has made everything in this creation. Second, having accepted that there is only one creator, the next thing to understand and accept is that we are all in the image of that creator. When we as human beings create anything, we like to see our own thoughts, our image, our thinking, our feelings, our philosophy in that thing. So God is not different. We are in the image of God. And all literature says, in the name of soul, Ruhu, Atma, the same creator sits inside us as a life force, as an identity which makes us human beings. That's the second part. So first to accept God is the ultimate creator, call him Param call him Sadashiv, call him Allah, call him God, call him by whatever else name you like. They are all name of one thing called Param who is the source of everything. Second, that creator sits inside us to give us the life form, to give us the identity, which is defined as soul, Atma, Ruh, etc. The third part, this Ruh, this Atma, this soul, which is a reflection of the Creator, the God Almighty inside us, is the source of all that which we are doing, thinking, feeling, but we do not know about it. Hence, we have to make effort to know ourselves. Somebody calls it Jivatma, somebody calls it self, somebody calls it soul, but we have to accept that this soul is the master of everything and source of life in a human being, and hence the master or the master controller of human being. So to become our own masters, the three steps which we need to understand is there's only one creator, the God Almighty, by whatever name we like to call, Allah, God, Parambrahm, Sadashiv, and whatever else, and one image inside us known as soul, Ruh, Atma, who is the image of that creator inside and source of life and consciousness in the human being. The third part is we have a duty to know ourselves, the self realization. We have discussed it in various discussions. But to become our own masters, to become our own teachers, to become our own gurus, the masters of our destiny, we need to understand and know this creator who is sitting inside us as soul. Hence, know thyself. Self realization is the key to become master. A self realized person sees God in everybody, sees Creator in everybody, understands that color, caste, creed, the names are given by human beings, that God has only created one being and in his own image. If we respect God, we respect his creation, we respect everything in the creation, right? Then we are the master of our destiny. And this creation is made for this master to live, enjoy, and be happy. Make everybody happy, help everybody in becoming happy, and himself be happy. If we understand these fundamentals of existence, God is the ultimate creator. Names are given by human beings as Allah, Param, Brahma, Sadashiv, God, Creator, etc. etc. We are all made in His image, and He Himself sits inside us as Atma, Soul, Ruh, Jivatma, whatever we like to call. These are the names given by human beings. And third is for ultimate happiness, for living a happy life, for creating a world in which everybody sees each other as a source of happiness is know thyself, the self realization, understanding the meaning of self, understanding the soul, understanding its powers inside us and how it makes us live and how we are empowered to achieve everything in the creation. With these three fundamental thinkings, now we have to remove the barriers in human existence. The color. Color is a human name. Black, white, green, blue, yellow. They're all colors of God. They're all existent. They all have a purpose. Understand that purpose and respect the color. Creed. Creeds are created by human beings. But main thing is safety, security, survival. Hence understand that God is the master and He is the creator of everything and He is the master of every safety, security, survival of human beings and everything else. If we understand, there will be no problem. Caste, go to the philosophy of it. Brahman, the one who understands God, the one who understands Brahms and tells everybody and teaches everybody becomes Brahman. It is not the birth, it is the level of existence in which you live as Brahman. Kshatriya, the one who protects everybody. Safety, survival are your keys, your needs, and the one who is capable of helping you in having that safety is Rajput or Kshatriya or whatever the second name you like to give. Vash, is the one who creates material worlds, who helps you in acquiring material for existence. Food, water, air are all material items which need to be provided. Today we call it science, technology, business, corporate, but these are all aspects of the Vaishya life. The one businessman, the industrialist, they're all part of that. A industrialist can be a Kshatriya and can be a Brahman and a Vaishya and also a Shudra. Shudra is the one who serves, who helps everybody in living. Everybody cannot do everything, and hence you have to divide duties. And the caste system was based as division of duties and not by birth. So let us recreate the understanding of duties and responsibilities together with our rights, and we will have a happy world on that. Organizations have been created in the world to serve the human needs. Let us understand that if these organizations don't serve the purpose, change the organization, create new organizations, old, redundant, burden, stone on the life, remove all that and create new living systems which serve the needs of the enlightened human beings. The human beings who are self realized, the human beings who understand what is God, what is creation, what is the purpose of life, create new systems for that. We suggested ISO, but every other political system. Why only democracy? Why only capitalism? Why only communism? Why not a universal form, social democratic capitalism, where the good purpose of each political system is acquired and created a new system? Why not a new religion, pure universal religion, where every form of God is worshipped, every good thing taught in various scriptures, Vedas, Upanishads, Gita, Quran, Bible, and all other books created by Mahatma Buddha, by Mahavir Jain, by other gurus. Take good from everything and create a universal religion where every human being is happy. The key should be survival of every living, respect to the nature, respect to every material and physical and non-physical existence, and pursuit of happiness and joy for everyone. A tree should feel happy. An animal should feel happy. A human being should be really living in joy. That is the new world order we should look for. Hence, to achieve the new world order, the fundamentally, please accept there is only one creator and know him in all forms. There is only he himself is sitting inside us in the name of soul, Atma, Ruh, and we are his reflection. And to know this, that there is one creator and one Atma, is our job, our duty. This is the purpose of existence known as self realization and know thyself. To achieve all this, create new systems, remove all redundant political systems, create new social, democratic, capitalist. You need equality and socialism. You need rights to every human being, so democratic. You need duties for every human being, so democracy. You need material for existence, you need prosperity, hence capitalism. Have social democratic capitalism. Human beings cannot live without God and hence religion, and have a pure universal religion where every form of God is respected, accepted, and worshipped. With these five cardinal principles, we can create the new world order. Know God, know yourself, know practice your self-realization, create new world order in having social, democratic, capitalist, all good feelings, goodness of everything, and a new political system, a new religious system, pure universal religion. With this, we'll be able to create the new world order, new world. God bless all. Jai Bharat, Jai Hind.